Hey, Retro Eric here doing my retro record review. And today I'm gonna do Rob Zombie's Hellbilly Deluxe. And it says Satan Phonic on the top. And this picture was painted by Basil Gogos, who did the famous Monsters of Filmland magazine. And this record is the debut solo record of Rob Zombie, and it was released August 25th, 1998. It was recorded at Chop Shop, Hollywood, California from August of 1997 to June 1998. The label for it is Geffen. The singles from the album was Dragula, Living Dead Girl, Super Beast, and then I already said the album cover's painted by Basil Gogos, who did the famous Monsters of Filmland magazine, and the robot on the back is from an old movie Bela Lugosi starred in called The Phantom Creeps. So that's where the robot is. So I'm going to say what I rated each song. So I did this ratings by 1 through 5. So Call of the Creep. The Zombie Creep opening was awesome. I gave that a 5. Super Beast, I like the music. So I like the music video for all these songs. I think it's great. Super Beast, though, I gave a 3. So no song is going to be less than a 3 in this, because I do love this album. But I gave that a 3 because I didn't think that song should have been number 2. It should have been number 1 after the intro. So I gave Dragula, which is the Grandpa Monster's car, is in the music video. I gave that a 5. Good song. I play that all the time. Living Dead Girl, 5. And then the music video that's starring Cherry Moon Zombie. Good song. I think Dragula should have been the first song, and then Living Dead Girl, and I would put Super Beast at the 6th song. Well, after Living Dead Girl, you get Preservation 99. I gave that song a 5. And Demonod Phenomenon, I gave it a 5. So that rounded out side A. Now, side B starts off with Spook Show Baby. I gave that a 5 because I like that song. That was cool. How to Make a Monster, I gave that a 3 because to me it sounds like Rob Zombie singing out of a TV. And it didn't do nothing for me really, that song. Meet the Creeper, I gave that song a 4. It was good, but it's just not a 5 to me. The Ballad of Resurrection Joe and Rosa Horror, I gave that a 4 too. Again, it's good, but not a song that I would personally listen to. There's other songs above that I would. What Lurks on Channel X, I gave that a 5. Return of the Phantom Stranger, I gave that a 4. And the beginning of the end song, I gave that a 3. Because, that closes the album. It's just not a really good song to me. I will show you the record right now. Because I think the album itself is pretty cool. There's a good labels on these, and you will see that in the beginning of this video. I recorded the record spinning because I'm spinning that wax. But look at that label right there. That's cool with all those monsters and stuff like that. That's cool. And then the flip side itself, it's got Rob Zombie. Like, that's fucking cool. That's a cool album cover. I like that. And then also, I could show you the other stuff inside of it. You do get an extra goodie thing that I did show when I first got the record, but I'll go in more depth about it. Now, this thing is cool because this is like the old Monsters of Filmland magazine with the monster mask right there. That would be normally by Don Post. And look at all these photos. like this. You get that photo, you get this. There's Rob Zombie right there. There's this. So they did a lot of packing into this stuff to do this. So it's really cool that they did that. There's that stuff right there, and they go to there. I think that's Sherry Moon Zombie right there. There's Rob Zombie right there. And right there. And you could tell he was kind of influenced by the Manson family, because the X on his forehead, that's definitely derivative of Charles Manson, because Manson did carve an X in his head when he was arrested, and he went on trial for the Manson family. And also, if you ever track down Hellbilly Deluxe 2, he does do Cease to Exist on there. That's by Charles Manson. Manson wrote that song and did it, and then the Beach Boys took it and they called it Never Learn Not to Love. There's another photo of Rob Zombie right there. This is a gatefold record. And there's more stuff right there of Zombie. Like, look at all this artwork you get in this album. So, overall, would I recommend you buy this record? Yes, I would. I would recommend you to buy it if you're a fan of Rob Zombie, or if you want to get into Rob Zombie's music, buy the record, because this is really good. And when it was originally released, some stores, I think it was like Walmart, he had to take off the pentagram and the X from his head. They didn't like it. And also, he had to rename the song The Ballad of Resurrection Joe and Rosa Horror. He had to cut Rosa Horror off of the song title and just call it The Ballad of Resurrection Joe. So, this has been my first retro record review, and I did it on Rob Zombie. I'm going to be doing more of a series like this, so like, comment, subscribe, because I got lots of records. We have over 2,000 records here at the house that I'm going to be doing this kind of review for. And also, I'm going to be doing other videos, so just stay tuned, because I like a lot of bands. I like Kiss, I like The Doors, I like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, so many albums we have here that I'm going to be doing this for. And it's just whatever album I'm going to do next. I don't know. Who knows where I can go from here. But this has been Retro Eric, again saying please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, because I love vinyl. There's no way to listen to music except vinyl.